Okay, in this video, we will look at how it reproduces vegetatively. Okay, vegetative means not by the fertilization of the gametes. Okay, um, just like what to say, just like those onion bulbs, no, they reproduce by producing another bulb and another bulb, no. So that is what we mean by vegetative, where there is no fusion of the male and female gamete. Okay, sometimes you will notice, no, that there's a plant which is very thick and fleshy called bryophyllum. You must have done in school. It can reproduce directly when you just break off a piece of leaf and it used to grow into a complete plant. That is what we mean by vegetative reproduction. Okay, means from any plant part a whole organism can appear. Okay, okay, so now let's look at how the vegetative reproduction happens in Lycopodium. Okay, so the first one is vegetative reproduction. Now it can reproduce. Now, commonly, okay, because Lycopodium, it is what to say. How do I say? It is very common found, no, in the tropics and subtropics. So usually plants, no, they don't really like to depend on what to say, on the fusion of the male and female gametes, because there is no guarantee that the spore will land on the correct plant and fertilize. Okay, so most plants, in fact, if you know that if you know about orchids, as you go higher in the studies, you will notice that even though an orchid, it can reproduce by sexual reproduction, no, by the orchid flowers, it still does not prefer, okay, it does not prefer to undergo sexual reproduction, because it is too much depending on chance. Okay, so what is the chance that the correct bee will come and take the nectar and get the pollens and land on the correct flower which has the style and stigma? And that also, even if it lands, okay, what if the wind or another animal comes and eat? Fine, no animal eats orchids, no. Maybe they eat, we don't know. But what if an animal graze? Then it is very, very what to say, unpredictable. Yes, that's the word. So orchids, no, they prefer mostly by vegetative, by producing bulbs, no. In the market, when you go shopping with your mother, you must be seeing, no, those ladies or those gents selling those bulbs, orchid bulbs. It's because these orchids, they do not prefer to be reproduced by sexual means. Okay, even if by chance maybe somehow the correct bee happens to land on the correct flower, and yes, maybe the pollen germinated, the tube germinated, and then yes, finally the fusion happened in the embryo, fine. But then you will notice that, no, in orchids, the embryo, it dies. It does not survive. Rarely, very rare occasion. It's because they have realized, no, through years, millions of years of evolution, they have realized that it's not dependable. Okay, so let us reproduce vegetatively. Okay, so let's look at Lycopodium. They reproduce vegetatively by these following methods. Okay, the first one is by the formation of gemme or bulbils. Okay, this word gemme or bulbils. Okay, gemme. So what are gemme? Okay, so these are modified lateral branches which develop on the stem apex of the axils of leaves. Okay, now let us look at the image. As I told you, practice first diagram, you will understand. See, just seeing the diagram, you have understand. Maybe this is better. Let me try. Okay, I think this will be better. I forgot from which app I taught you. Did I use a scanner or did I use... I don't know. Okay, can I zoom this? Yes. So do you see these gemme? No, these are those some sort of modified leaves, okay, that arise from this branch. Okay, but it's not at the bottom, it's at the tip. Okay, so if you've noticed from there, You notice from there, from the image, maybe if I turn it, you can see the full image. See, look at it. Okay. Okay, just read this. They are modified lateral branches, sorry, not leaves, they're modified lateral branches which develop on the stem apex of the in the axil of the leaf. Okay, at the stem apex in the axil of the leaves. Okay. Then each bulbil consists of a short axis where several thick and fleshy leaves are arranged spirally and compactly. So let's look at the image again. Okay, so what do we say? We said that they are modified lateral buds. Okay, lateral branches that are present at the on the stem at the axil of the leaf. Okay, means axil means apex of the leaves. No, and then what else? They are thick and fleshy and they are very compactly arranged. So just from the diagram we have already understood. Okay. Now here, look at this. This is, see, it looks like a leaf, the shape. Okay, it has leaf shape and they are compactly arranged. Okay, and see, these are leaves, so they are present at the axil of the leaves. Okay, let me turn again. So what do the leaves do? These leaves, they store food material. Okay, these bulbils, they fall on the ground and grow into new sporophytic plant. Okay, so when these bulbs, they fall to the ground, directly a new sporophyte will grow. Okay, not gametophyte. Okay, directly it will give you a sporophyte. Okay, example is again L. selago. So try to remember an example which is easy for you. If selago appears everywhere, you give everywhere selago. Okay, so you have to go through the text to understand which is the most common one. Okay, so the next one is just like the normal bifragmentation and decay. Okay, in this method, the progressive death and decay of older parts reach the region of the branching, and as a result, the two branches separate and each branch develop into a new plant. Okay, let's see, this is the lycopodium. Okay, this one. So it's dying off, na? As it's dying off, this one will fall and then develop into a new plant. This one also will fall and develop into a new plant. Okay, very simple, no? Then okay, the next one is by the formation of adventitious buds. So these buds are formed near the base of the main stem, and on separation from the main axis, they can form new plants. Okay. Okay, if this is the lycopodium, let's say the bud come out from here, then the bud will just fall off and give into a new plant. Okay, very easy. And the next one is formation of rube tubercles. Okay, like tubers, no? But like tubers are formed in the apical region of the adventitious roots by proliferation of the parenchyma. The cell proliferation means very quick cell division. Okay. So these tubercles will germinate into the new plant, the new sporophyte. Okay, let me explain. Let's say this is the plant. Okay, lycopodium plant. Okay, whatever those. Okay. Then here in the root part, these root buds will come. Okay, they will grow. These tubers will grow. Then they will grow by, let's see, these are the roots. Here in a place, no, the roots will start dividing so fast that they become into a tuber. They divide so fast it becomes into a tuber. Then these tubers, they'll break off from this main plant and they can create into a new new lycopodium plant. Okay,